What's going on, everybody? It's Matt, back with one of my first mail day videos in ever. It's been quite a while. I think doing these videos, I have to feel inspired. I have to feel like I have the right energy. I put a lot of energy into the interviews, to the podcast, on my baseball YouTube channel, and so lately I've been watching my buddy Alan, Rice Bondsman Montana Young, who used to be a hockey collector. Little people know that. But he's been doing these mail day videos where he shows off 1 to 3 cards max and looks at the details and looks at the design and the surface, and he really spends time talking about why he likes that card. And I thought I would do the same thing today. I've got 3 cards, one that's still inside of a bubble mailer, one that needs to be untaped, and another one that I've opened. And I'm just going to talk about why I picked these up and what I like about them, and hopefully a couple of stories along the way. But when I was very young, I just wanted to collect goalies. I like Tom Barrasso because he was on my favorite team, but I really didn't, have a whole lot of direction other than I just want as many goalie cards as I can. And so I'm trying to get back to that a little bit. Now that I've been able to pick up a good deal of Marc-Andre Fleury cards, and the first one that really got me back on into that groove, because I was doing that a little bit before I collected Fleury, I found this Joni Ortillo Future Watch patch out of 100 for just a stupid price. I mean, look how gorgeous that card is. You've got that rainbow foil in there, that ridiculous patch, on-card autograph. And so after finding this, I'm like, well, if I can get cards like this of goaltenders for cheap, I need to be looking for some more. So if I get anything like this or something that I feel deserves to be talked about, I will definitely show it off. I've got a little bit of a different setup here so I can show them off straight above rather than kind of aiming this way toward the card. So definitely wanted to show that one off. The next 2 are Marc-Andre Fleury cards. This one, I'll show you the back so you can probably guess what it is. It's from Allure. It's a set that's definitely grown on me. It seemed a little gimmicky at first, and I really didn't quite understand what they were going for, but as I've been collecting for a while, I've really enjoyed seeing how many different parallels there are and just the way that they pop in the right light. Let me get this tape. You can see the front of this card here. I mean, it's just going to be incredible. This is the steel parallel. This is out of 50. And I was able to get my hands on a Sebastian Aho a little bit earlier, but Fleury just was not coming up for the right price. But this one did. This is from Canada. This out of the top loader. Here it is. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous parallel. Honestly, it gives me a 90s vibe, just like, something different with the foil, which I love to see. When Upper Deck can do that. Here's the back. You can see steel at the top there. So yeah, I have been able to find a few of these of Fleury. I still want to get the pewter. That is a non-die cut parallel, but it's got some really cool foil action in the middle section there. So awesome picture, awesome card. Really happy to add that one. And this next one is my first card of its kind in my collection. And it's funny enough, I bought some one-touches for these bigger cards, but then I realized, whoops, I ordered 360. A little bit bigger than I think any card that I own. So unless I'm able to find a shield one day. So here's the package. So I'd open this one up. This is not only my first card like this, but it's also my first card from one of these subsets. Oh, look at this. This guy was nice enough to include a one-touch with it. But there is also this is kind of interesting. The one-touch seems to be in really good condition. So, oh yeah, this is exactly what I thought it was. I'll show you the back first. It is scratched up a bit, so I'm going to get it in a different one. But here's the back. Exquisite material. Congratulations, you have received a trading card with Marc-Andre Fleury game-used hockey memorabilia. This is not just a jersey. That's all I'm going to say. So I'm going to take this out so I can show you the card in its entirety. Oh yeah, I was really sure that it was this type of memorabilia card when I purchased this, and I'm so glad it is. Yep. Wow. All right, 2 out of 15. Look at that. Game used pad. Now I was having a nice chit chat. Not sure what's going on here. Just a little bit of foil on the edge there. I was having a little chit chat with my buddy Aaron yesterday after the interview, Crease Collector, and he was talking about where this might have come from, and we deduced that it came from his yellow Reebok set, his second or third year, and this is obviously part of the logo from that pad. So I'm really, really happy to have added this, and it's going to go in the Fleury display case, which is over there, which you will see when the lighting is all installed in there. So anyway, really, really happy to have this card. I've always wanted a game used pad card of Fleury. I mean, we are pretty sure it came from the pad rather than the glove or the blocker, but you know, either way, it's got that leathery material feel, and super, super happy to have this card. There we go. So I hope you enjoyed this different style of a mail day. It was definitely fun for me to do this, and thank you again, Alan, for inspiring me to do something like this. And I hope you all have a great rest of your week. I will say, coming up, I pulled the trigger on a card that when I saw it for the first time, I thought, I've got to get my hands on one of those. And they've all sold for a very, very high price until the one that sold last week, and I put in my high bid, and that's what it ended at. So I'm really, really, really excited to show it off on here. It's probably going to be at least a week, if not more. But nevertheless, I hope that you all will be able to enjoy that with me. And, you know, please keep posting your mail. I enjoy seeing all those, and we'll catch you on the next one. See ya.